Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Marble Racing. We have got a track showcase today. So to start off with, of course, there's the new visual at the start, which I'm sure you noticed. Still transitioning on some new visuals ready for the new season, which is starting in a couple of days. So we're finally getting that going once again with season 2. So yeah, I've been working on getting some new visuals, a change to the colour scheme. And we're just about there with that. So everything else is done and ready, just finishing off the overlays and should be good to go on time. So that should be good. So yeah, here we have track showcase. This is the 2022 Autumn Cup track by our very own King Barto III. So having a quick look around, I will mention this is for use in the Marble World Cup, which is hosted by King Barto. So definitely go check that out. This is a track that he made for their own World Cup event. So we'll be giving it a test, see what it's like, see how it performs. We won't steal it. We won't steal it. Go around this tree. Nice little loop area. Got some obstacles down what is probably the main straight, the longest straight on the track. Which loops back around to the finish. So nothing too overly complicated. Pretty straightforward to be able to keep track of what's going on. Nice little log bridge. Go over the water. So yeah, very nice. It's scenic, and we have, of course, the cup for the champion just past the line. So we are going to give this a run. So spawn in all of our marbles, of course, everyone with the team pillars and the skins up at the front. So make sure you join the Discord, get yourself one of those. And Andrew just subscribed with Prime. Thank you so much for that Prime sub, Andrew. Been a long time since I've seen you about. So nice of you to make it to the stream. And yeah, thank you so much for that. And of course, our new sound alerts as well. It sounds like they're working, so that's great. Did try setting some of those up for some of the alerts. It's good to see they're working. So from the get-go, I will point out for Barto that they have set up their second grid place backwards. So as you can see here, we have Skyline all the way at the back and Poms and Armtech up at the front, even though technically it should be the other way around. So I think the starting line is backwards, so that will need flipping. Andrew, just seen that you'd went live, so you can have a Prime sub. Yeah, thank you, it's great. Much appreciated indeed. So yeah, Barto, definitely need to fix that. Otherwise, you're going to have the second grid place starting the wrong way. I don't know if it's the same with your third. I can't tell for sure. I think it may be. So yeah, look into that one. Your first one's fine. Yeah, definitely sort out the other two. That second and third one, just check them out before you run a race on it and make sure they are the right way around. So we're going to do a quick 10 lap run around this track. Give it a test, see how it performs, see what it's like. And, definitely not judge Barto in the slightest. Starting 10th in the showcase, so no pressure on your own track. We'll see if we can pull any DNFs as well, because as you know here we are very known for crazy things happening, DNFs, people falling off on tracks that promise that there won't be any. Now this hasn't promised that, so don't have to worry too much. So let's get the countdown underway. And head off onto the first lap of this showcase, a slow start, like a formation into the first corner towards the first booster. And then they head off on their way. So Beefcake taking the lead through to the first checkpoint out of this first corner. Then a steady, slow climb up the hill as everyone finds their orders after that first corner. So Beefcake, Diamond Sword, Snorker, Magic, Cosmic making the top 5. Heading up and around. The Barto moving up 1 position into 9th. See them all heading down the straight. Some boosters down the middle, so chances to overtake. Just in time and Stanky gaining a few positions there. Alice looking to get an overtake, so is Wood. Looks like Wood's going to get the quicker line, hitting the mid booster as well. Send them up into the 3rd spot. No, the 4th spot as Magic's breaking away in 1st. We see everyone else further back making their way around. So dropping into the log. But Beefcake's going to try and make a pass on Diamond Swords. Might be able to get up the inside line. Big bounce is going to stop that. It does hold off Wood for now. Wood getting hit backwards, delaying just in time and Alice, so big time loss for them. Shooting Beefcake up and making it past Magic and Diamond Swords, both getting past Magic. Magic losing a lot of speed down that straight, losing a lot of positions. Dropping down to 6th. Not a good run along there. Woods dropped all the way down to 16th after that collision. Bit of a disaster. So Beefcake's our new leader. Shona, so we've got some trouble here. Shona's off into the lake. So that'll be a DNF for Shona, as I said at the start. And then Cloud Monkey and Sawyer seem to be struggling. I don't know whether they're going to keep rolling. No, it looks like they're going to stop. So likely to see 3 DNFs here at the beginning of the race. Down to the obstacles. Beefcake getting followed by Diamond Swords. A big hit means T-Dub's going to be able to sneak past. Beefcake's going to use that time to make a breakaway down the main straight. T-Dub in 2nd. Diamond Swords in 3rd. Snorker being chased down by Demon. See if they've got this momentum in time. Get this pass before the corner. Looks like they might be able to get down the inside line. Just making the pass. The Demon moves up to 4th, just in front of Snorker. Heading back down to the start line, going to the next lap. A set speed across the start line, so we can see them come in their positions. There is a bit of a lip on the corner here, which also you can get stuck on. So Stanky getting stuck there. Barto getting stuck as well on their very own track. Pushing Stanky free, but Barto will remain stuck there for the time being. Although they have been set free by Marley. So Marley will take that spot, and then Andrew here currently at the back of the pack. As they head round back into the first corner and get going again at speed. Diamond Swords is now up in the lead. Beefcake with the fastest lap, of course being the first lap, but losing a few positions into that first corner. T-Dub 2nd, Demon 3rd, Snorker 4th, and Quack 5th. So we've got some trouble further back. So Space Comet stuck on a tree. Magic and Akane also stuck on an obstacle there. Looks like Tokyo and Wood are actually off really far. They must have come off on this downhill corner, sending them way off into the distance. So quite a few DNFs already as we're on lap 2. But Diamond Swords in the lead, T-Dub in 2nd, Demon in 3rd. Demon trying to bounce around, looking for a pass on T-Dub, can't make it work. Gets gained by Quack. T-Dub trying to pass Diamond Swords. Will anyone be able to get a line on the boosters down this straight? T-Dub with a bit of a bounce will slow them down. Demon does the same. Just put anyone in line with a booster. Demon getting past T-Dub. T-Dub might be in line with a booster, so Demon's going to dive in for it. Hits the booster, so that puts Demon up into 2nd. Big race here as a few back runners or mid runners have managed to catch up with the front runners. So Alice has moved up. Beefcake, Snorker, Quack, Dazza, T-Dub, Mini, and the big pack of everyone else following behind. So Diamond Swords with a bit of a lead now. Trying to break away as they head out onto their main straight. And they avoid the obstacles. Looks like James is off in the background. A light hit there. Setting Space Comet free and managing not to get stuck themselves. Demon, a bit of a slow run through there, is actually losing some positions now. So Alice moves up to second, Demon in third, Cheese in fourth, and Quack in fifth. Diamond Sword's way off in the lead, and Space Comet could cause some trouble for second and third trying to get past and chase down Diamond Swords. Wood, don't think this season gonna like me. I don't even get top 20 in the showcase. Well, from what we've learned in the past, the showcases end up very different to the actual races. If we go back to Stormy's first appearance, won that showcase, if I remember correctly. The first ever race I took part in was that showcase, and then went on to have an absolute disaster of a race in the main season. So, you know, these showcases, they're just like casual warm-ups. It's all about the main events. Diamond Sword's in the lead, Space Comet, Alice, Demon, Cheese, and Quack, all very close together now. You may also notice I now have a bit more of a use for channel points. So there should be a custom option in the channel point section that I've set up, which is Marble Cam. So I'm going to give this a go and see how it works out. It is limited to one, if I remember correctly, one use per person per stream, 5 max uses per stream, and there is a break between the uses so it can't be spammed. And hopefully that'll make it usable without it causing too much trouble or taking away from any of the action or anything going on. So what you can do is, say you want to spectate someone that's in the top 20 for a little bit of time, you can spend some channel points. Make sure to input the name of the one you'd like to spectate and that they are in the top 20, and I will spectate them through Marble Cam for a short amount of time. It's not specified, as Alice makes the overtake on Diamond Swords. It's not specified because it does kind of depend on what's going on at the time and where they are. But it'll be for a decent amount of time. It depends. It really depends on the situation. I don't want to take away from any of the events happening. But yeah, something for the channel points, and for if someone wants a perspective of a specific marble. But Alice and Diamond Sword is really competing for this top spot. Space Comet, of course, a lap behind, just behind them. The Magic way off at the back at the moment. Mario's stuck, almost getting hit free. Cheese and Quack fighting. Quack actually wedging Cheese in against that tree. Beefcake getting held up a bit. Shady in some trouble. Will be joining Mario. Actually, Mario gets pushed free. Cheese has been pushed free by side effects. Beefcake still holding that fastest lap. As you see, Alice breaking away in the lead at the moment. There's a battle for second. Demon currently holding it. Diamond Sword's just behind. Comet is mixed up in this, holding Quack back. And then T-Dub just behind. See Westport flying through to get the pass on T-Dub. May hit Marley here. Now they just avoid them. Snorker comes through as well. Going on to lap 4. You watch them all come across the line. Still fairly close together. So this track is quite good at keeping everyone relatively close together to keep a action-packed race. As they make their way up the straight. It was just adjusting one of the audio levels there. The background music. I think it might have been too quiet. So Demon being chased by Diamond Swords at the moment. Quack getting past Space Comet, so they don't have to worry about them blocking them anymore. Westport will be looking to do the same, but Space Comet hits a booster, so although being a lap behind is still causing trouble for our front runners. Snorker in a bit of trouble, just in time hitting the booster, will gain 2 positions there. Very good use of that inside booster. Barto School of Thugs doing the same. School of Thugs are not quite getting past Shax, but does get past Pesky Bird. Side effects getting blocked. See Baz way in the back, and McWave as well. Space Comet going backwards. Must have had a bad collision there. It's going to cause a bit of a pilot. Blockmaster in trouble. Sawyer in trouble. They look like they will both be out. Shax may get in trouble here. Could set Cloud Monkey free. But no, has made it even worse for themselves. See Sawyer rolling off. So a few DNFs here. Muffin's been sent backwards as well. So it's a disaster for them. Skyline is off into the rock. Side effects in the pond with Shona and James. It's like Bwer and Magic are both stuck. Demon in the chat saying no jinxing. So I think you jinxed yourself at this point. See, all has been going quite well. But now that you've said that, we'll see. If it all goes wrong now, I'm blaming you. I will not take any of this blame. So, Alice in first. Alice getting held up. I mean, Demon's actually going to come through and take first. Alice in second. Quack's running a lot more momentum. Will take second. So Alice now dropping down to third. Boyer's been set free, but Diamond Swords in fourth. It's just behind them. T-Dub in fifth. Westport in sixth. We see a few coming around this bend. Looks like we lost Zora on this corner as well. So there is a protective wall on that section of it, but not on this lower bit. So you can go into this a bit too hard and go off. Barto with a bit of a bump, staying on. As we are halfway through this showcase. Looks like everyone's going to be okay for now. Looks like Logan has managed to get themselves stuck. Let's go and have a check. So, Shady and Snorker. Logan. All three of them stuck. Baz is on the move. McWave has come off just as we've left that area. Kutsi is off as well. Marley will remain stuck at the start line. See if Baz can get around safely. A bit of a bump into that first corner. Gets around. Oops. There we go. Gets around safe. You see a few people. Few DNFs on this track at the moment. The Quack has actually managed to get themselves into the lead down this straight, probably with use of the mid-track boosters. Dazza flying past Pesky Bird. So a good race for Quack so far. But it is close between the front runners. Demon now taking the lead, Quack taking it back. Diamond Swords also taking a position. So Demon down to third, Diamond Swords up to second, Quack in first. Beefcake still holding the fastest lap in eighth. Diamond Swords going for the overtake. Quack with a bit of momentum loss, but they both hit that booster to keep Demon away. Wasn't some trouble for Westport. Westport does get past, but will now be blocking Mini. The Quack will be looking for a way back past Diamond Swords. Diamond Swords are going to keep trying to hold this lead. Very strong race so far. the rudeness. Demon not happy with the current situation. Getting slowed down. Westport with a big bounce off Logan. But Dinosaurs and Quack slowing down. Demon giving Quack a nudge and making the overtake. Mini is gaining, looking to get involved in this battle for the top 3. Diamond Swords is going to hold them off for now into this bend. Big bounces off the wall. Going around that second bend. So as we head on to lap 6, it'll be Diamond Swords, Demon, Quack, Mini, and Christopher and Westbrook actually quite close behind as well. Be fighting to try and take that number 1 spot. Now Beefcake might try and look to get past our back runner Boer here. Logan also a back runner, so if Beefcake can get the inside, they do. That clears the 2 back runners. They're going uphill. Diamond Swords will be looking for a big breakaway at the top. They are off down the main straight. Demon with a bit of a slowdown blocks Quack, but Quack's going to go for a pass. Mini gets bumped into a pass as well. Both of them hitting the boosters. Westport and Christopher trying to get past Demon, but Demon hitting one of the inside boosters takes that spot back. Diamond Swords blocking Quack. Just in time hitting a booster. Getting past Boer. Will now be right behind Beefcake. Painful watching it go so slow on that bit. Yeah. I mean, I guess it helps you see the ordering. And almost puts everyone a little bit closer for a second. So you can see where everyone is. But it is a bit of momentum loss. So a real battle going on here for the top 7, potentially 8. Beefcake with a bit of a gap back to Westport. You see them coming up around the tree. They're down towards the obstacles. The Diamond Swords with a really bad bounce. It's going to lose a lot of time, putting them way back. So Westport just getting into first place. Very good move for them. Demon in second, just in time in third. A lot of big position changes at the top now. Mini up to 5th. No, up to 4th. Yeah, 4th. Quack in 5th. Magic is a lap behind. I think so. It's T-Dub. So Diamond Swords was 6th, but a bad bounce there is going to push them back to 7th as Beefcake comes through. But there are a few back runners here that will cause trouble for them to try and get up into those top positions again. So Mini and Just in Time actually side by side coming across the line. And as I said earlier in the stream, I think it was before you were here, Demon, seeing as you've brought up a few times about channel points, I do have a custom option for channel points that you should be able to see now. Which can be used, if I remember correctly, it can be used once per stream per person. Can only be used every 5 minutes and can only be used 5 times per stream in total. And that's to avoid the spamming of it. And that is the Marble Cam feature. So you can type in the name of someone who's in the top 20 because you can only spectate people. You can click on the leaderboard down the left. And I will spectate them through Marble Cam for a short period of time. and that period of time will be based on what's going on elsewhere on the track. It's Demon going for the overtake, Westport missing out on one of the boosters, because I don't want to take too much away from the action, so I thought I'd give this a go, see how it works. If people like it and it works well, then we'll leave it in. If not, then it will go. Or it will be adjusted in some way. We'll see what people think of it. If it needs to go, if there's any changes that are needed for it. Yeah, I thought one use per person per stream, so the same person can't just keep spectating themselves or something. That's what I was thinking. I think it is one, either 1 or 2 per person. And the limit of time in between and uses per stream is, of course, so that we're not just constantly spectating random marbles, and we can still keep an eye on what's going on. We're good when we get more people watching. Yeah. I'm hoping when the season starts up again, a lot more people will start watching again. I know a lot of people are waiting for the seasons. We had a good few viewers on the first season. The track showcases don't seem to necessarily get as many views on Twitch, but seem to do really well on YouTube in comparison. I think they're my more popular videos, these track showcases. So if you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe or come check out the Twitch to follow. You can watch them live. Yeah, there's a lot of viewers that are unsubscribed, so it'd really help, and I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe on YouTube. That'd help me out a lot and help me bring bigger and better content in the future, as we see Demon getting stuck on the rake, joining 3 others. So bad news for Demon, getting set free by Logan. See, I didn't talk about you there. It wasn't me that jinxed you, but I set you free, so good karma. But losing a few positions on lap 7, which means Mini in the lead. Beefcake moving up to 2nd this lap. It's a big plays by Beefcake, and still holding that fastest lap. Westport in 3rd. It's probably the timing, which is why these do better on YouTube. Timing is in length of the video, because they should be similar lengths to the seasonal races. A few. Yeah, I suppose it was more than a few positions. Down to 11th and 1st, so 10 positions. Be a bit more precise. Timing is in when I stream. That's true. The season races usually took part, well, and will be taking part as a mix between midday and evening streams, so that different time zones can watch. So we do have a few time zones watching. Whereas these showcases are always midday. And I have thought about whether to move them to the evening. It may actually be better for them. I might think about doing that in the future. Same day, but move it into an evening time slot. Might be better for people. I was thinking about that earlier today for this stream. Yeah, work and school and everything, that is true. Yeah, I might do that. I might push it back, change the time, but I'll keep so I was looking at the marble cam request come through. So request to watch Demon, which means I can sort of chill, sit back a little bit, don't have to move the camera around as much. We will get a bit more of a zoom out angle. But in the track showcases as well, it doesn't take away too much, because these are mainly about, one, looking at a track and seeing the overview of how the track runs, but also a chance for me to be able to talk to the chat. So yeah, I might move the times back into the evening for the showcases in the future. So at least we got a first use of the channel point, so I can see how it comes through. That's why I was like quiet for a second. I was just seeing how it looked. A bit of a bad bounce there. And getting a bit piled up behind Stanky as well. So notice when you type something in with the redemption, it comes through as just a chat message. I can see it in the activity feed that's linked to that request, so that's fine. It's just on the chat that it just looks like a message pretty much. Although no, it does have a little thing that says it's linked to the redeem thing. Yeah, okay. It's good to test it out on this, see how it works. So yeah, 11th going on to lap 9. Not an ideal situation. But there is a big group just in front and just behind, so might be able to pull some positions back with a good lap. Meanwhile, Mini is flying away in the lead. A big gap all the way back to just in time. He's being closely followed by Westport, fighting for second. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And just in time, shooting away while Westport gets held up. I mean, Beefcake's going to come through with an overtake. Beefcake may be holding the fastest lap to the end here. Diamond Sword's just behind. A little bit further back, we see a big group. Mini's in trouble. Mini's had a bounce and is off, so that's going to be a DNF for Mini, which means just in time we'll be able to come through and take the lead. See a pile up here of Shax, Andrew, Dazza and Mario. Their race is over. So the front runners coming through now quite close together, just in time in the lead. Westport being held up by back runner Magic. Then Beefcake getting chased down by TJ. TJ maybe getting the overtake here. Can Beefcake hit a booster? They do. Only just in front of TJ. So it's still quite close up at the front. Yeah, he kind of called that a bit with who's winning. Well, with them falling off. See, I think you're the real Jinx. That you always do well until you say not to jinx you. And then you jinxed Mini. Just in time with a bad bounce there. TJ is going to come through. Westport in trouble, has got themselves stuck. They will drop a lot of positions. TJ now in first. Just in time in second. T-Dub in third. Budo stuck at the finish line. Big bounce by T-Dub, lunging in front of just in time. Then Storm King, Beefcake and Quack. Although Storm King is a lap behind. They may just hold up Beefcake. So as we head on to the final lap. See them coming through the start finish straight now. Big group side by side here. Demon leading that pack. Behind another big group led by Stormy. And our group at the front fighting for that #1 spot on this last lap. As they break out onto the straight, TJ's going to look for the inside boosters, flies past our back runner, making an absolute breakaway from Just in Time, who's stuck behind T-Dub. TJ slows down a lot there, but Just in Time is now right behind TJ, giving them a little bump just so they know they're there. Beefcake, a bit further back, will have to get past T-Dub for a chance to compete in the top two. See, Cheese has gone off at some point. Zach is also off on that point. TJ still trying to hold off Just in Time. One rule I will probably make about the marble cam is I will not be doing it on the last lap of any race. Because the last lap, it's all about what's going on at the front or at any big battles going on. I think that is a fair rule to include. So can TJ hold this lead to the end? Just in Time not far behind. Beefcake in trouble with the back runners. How will they get past these obstacles? TJ in a lot of trouble, has managed to get themselves stuck. T-Dub might just set them free, but Just in Time is breaking away in the lead. That's a big time loss for TJ. But Beefcake having some trouble as well is not much of a threat. But Quack's going to come through and steal third. We head over to the front. Just in Time, making their way around the last couple of corners. TJ with a big hit into that bend, trying to make as much time as possible, but it is not going to be enough. It's Just in Time makes their way down the straight towards the finish line, and Just in Time taking the lead in this track showcase, taking the win, I should say. TJ taking second, about a whole second behind, then Quack taking third. Beefcake coming through to take fourth and holding that fastest lap. Diamond Sword's in fifth. It looks like Demon will be able to take sixth just in front of Christopher, so making up a few positions back on that final lap. School of Thugs 8th, Pesky Bird 9th, Barto 10th on their own track. Dirt Monster 11th, Stanky 12th, and now rolling backwards. Jenny 13th, Westport 14th. Our new follower Poms 15th, Adam in 16th. It looks like Wolf will be 17th, China in 18th, and then where is everyone else? It looks like they are stuck, so we may not get a full top 20 come through here. So while we wait for potentially anyone else to finish, it doesn't look likely. It looks like we're going to have quite a few DNFs, as everyone else seems to be stuck or too far behind at this point. We will spectate our winner of this showcase and speed time up a little bit. So Just in Time winning this track showcase, so congratulations to you. Beefcake holding the fastest lap throughout the whole thing, which was set on lap 1. That's probably got a bit to do with the fact that the finish line is in front of the start line and there's a bit of a slow gap between them, so I think really you're going to get the fastest lap on that first lap anyway. So overall, quite a good course. Good props to Barto on creating this, and of course check out his Marble World Cup, which this track will be featured on. Like I say, there's a couple of things that could probably be changed. Definitely check out the start grids. Like I say, the middle one and potentially the back one are the wrong way around, so flip those around. And a lot of DNFs. I don't know if that was meant to be that way, where they might need some adjustment for the DNF count. So as we see here, we only had 18 finishers. We see all of these DNFs out of our 62 racers. So yeah, Demon Stew to finish my track. Didn't know you were working on a track. How's it coming along? Has it got a theme at all, or is it just a sort of as it goes generic racetrack? Of course, the track list for season 2 is now confirmed. That is in the Discord, so you can see what tracks are coming up. Yep, I'm guessing that's to it being a generic, non-themed racetrack. So if you want to see what tracks will be in season 2, check it out in the Discord. If you want to get a skin on your marble, then make sure to join a team, or if you want to change the skin, read it 20 times, just a dark theme. Fair enough. Maybe we'll check it out once it's done, do a showcase on it. I don't know if Cheese is working on anything at the moment. If Cheese watches this at all, because I don't think he's going to be watching it right now live because of the time difference. But if he does see this afterwards, then I'll be interested to know what you're working on. I know you've had some good tracks in the past, so I'd like to know if the Highway one is going to get updated at all. Of course, that's returning in this season in its form that it was in season 1. I know there were plans for that, but whether that's been sort of abandoned now and moved on from. I know Cheese is always working on different track projects. So I'll be interested to know what situation is there, and if we're expecting to see anything new from Cheese. That's if you ever finish it. I'm sure you will eventually. Yeah, that'll be it for this track. This track showcase. You have a pan over the top. See it from above. Barto's gone off. Finishing. So clearly this corner, and especially this bit down here, causing a lot of DNFs. But that will do it for this stream. And like I said before, in a couple of days, the season 2 streams will be starting. Season 2 will begin. And the schedule for those streams is also in the Discord, so you can go check them out there to see when all the streams will be happening. Like I said, with the track showcase, I might move these back to a later time. It might be better for Twitch for people to watch them live. And of course, if you're watching on Twitch, check out the YouTube channel, go subscribe over there. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. As I said previously, the viewer rate to subscriber rate, you know, a lot of viewers unsubscribe, so if you can subscribe, it helps me out a lot and really helps the channel, and hopefully will help it grow and get noticed a bit more, help with the algorithm on YouTube. Leave a like on any of the videos you enjoy as well, that'll help me out a bunch too. And head over to Twitch, give me a follow. You can take part in the seasons, take part in the showcases, and watch live. But that is everything for this stream, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.